Alright, complete the ordered pairs and use the results to graph the equation. I mean, not that you guys need ordered pairs at this point, but let's go ahead and run through this. So, at this first point, I got an x is 0, so I got 2 times the 0 minus y equals 1. And 2 times 0 is kind of going to cancel itself out because it becomes a 0. That right there is a negative 1y, so I'll divide both sides by negative 1. And the y in this case is just negative 1. So there's our first point, 0, negative 1, which would put us at this point right here. Alright, let's go on to the next one. So in this case, x is 2, so I got a 2, but again I'm placing the x with 2 minus y. This needs to equal 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus what? Sorry, it's a y. 4 minus what is 1? Well, if we subtract 4 from both sides, this gives us a negative y equals negative 3. Another way to look at this, you guys, instead of dividing by negative 1, is just change the signs on both sides, which would give us y equals 3. So 2, 3 is our next point. 2, 3. Now that right there is enough to make a line. But it did want us to solve for those other values. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, the equation 2 times x, but in this case, x is 4. And then minus y equals 1. So this is 2 times 4 is 8 minus what is 1. Some of you know that 8 minus 7 would be 1, so y is 7. So that gives us 4, 7, which would be about right there. And that looks like it's going to fit in the line. The next one is when y is 1. So this one should turn out pretty good. So let's try this in green. So we got 2x minus y, which is 1. This needs to equal 1. So 2x minus 1 equals 1. We'll add 1 to both sides. And we get 2x equals 2, and if we divide both sides by 2, we get x is 1. So we got 1, 1 right here. Now it wants us to try this with y is negative 3. So we got 2x minus y, which is 3, should equal 1. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides of the equal sign. We get 2x equals 4, divide both sides by 2, and we find x is 2. Yeah. Oh, well, what was that? Yeah, that seems good. So I got negative 3. So I apologize on this one. This would be minus negative 3, which would make that a plus 3 right there, which means we'd have to subtract 3 from both these. That makes this a negative 2, and when we divide both of these by negative 2, it gives us x is negative 1. So, I got a negative 1, negative 3. Yeah, that fits the line much better. And now I just need to draw my line through these points, and that looks pretty good.